6-0 Crip, cuz whoever did this shit, neighborhood Crip, nigga, ever find out who did this, it's ugly for you, cuz. I swear to God, nigga, hurt somebody, cuz. You niggas some fucking haters, my nigga. You niggas know how to do this shit, nigga. I swear, cuz, this shit fucked up. Bitch ass motherfuckers. Haters, cuz. Swear to God, nigga. Yeah. Niggas out here busting down real quick. Cleaning this shit up real fast. Tell you, grab these beans and put niggas to work, cuz. Knock it off. This shit late, bro. This is... brooms. Come get the rope. We got out here.
We're coming up on the year anniversary of Nipsey Hussle being killed tragically April 1st. Damn, I can't believe it's already almost a year. I want to talk with you and ask you specifically, I know how you feel. I'm sure you feel it was a shitty situation, but specifically, is there any way that could have been prevented, or someone could prevent something like that happening to them?
First off, man, rest in peace, Nipsey, because I did know him personally. I remember, I think it was like 2003 or 2002, me and the boss players from the hood, they used to take me over to his house to record in the Open Hill 6-0. And he was actually like our engineer. He'd stay there the whole time while we rapping and singing and shit. And he'd just be on the computer doing what he do. And as far as his situation, I don't really know too much about his situation because I'm not from the west side. I'm from the east side. I'm from Washington. I really don't dip into their politics because that ain't my business. But, you know, I do, you know, I'm human like you, so I do read certain things and look at certain things and see a lot of different people's opinions on what they thought happened or whatever. But, you know, that's just not my place to speak on that situation because, you know, I'm not from 6-0. Mm-hmm. I'm not from the west side, and I don't know they politics. I don't know what was going on. My only relationship I knew with Nipsey was music-based only, you know, so I didn't really know the politics side of him, you know what I'm saying, as far as the game, maybe politics side of him, so I can't really speak on it, you know what I'm saying, but I can say it's a tragic situation, you know what I'm saying, and he was a severe loss to our city, you know, I can say that.
Yeah, definitely. A couple significant things happened in your life, but actually, specifically dealing with Watts. The first one was the big truce back in 92, 93, whatever summer that was.
Right.
PJ, Bounty Hunters, and you guys all got together, right, for a truce.
Right.
I know you were young at that time, but do you remember anything about it? Do you remember your elders talking about it? What can you tell me about that time?
Shit, I was there. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, you know, just put it like this. I have a baby mother that's from Bounty Hunters.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? I also have a baby mom from Kwame Pyru, but I have one from Bounty Hunters, so that should tell you right there. That right there is the effect of the peace treaty. Without the peace treaty, that could have never happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, really deal with them like that in that type of way. Like, you know, go over there to have that type of relationship with one of their females, you know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, you know, like Sam, my cousin Sam from Bounty Hunters, you know what I'm saying? I just found out Killer Twan was my cousin from Bounty Hunters. I got other family members over there, the PJs, and you gotta understand, like, we all been around each other for so long, everybody has had sex with everybody's family members, so everybody is related in some type of way. Mm-hmm. So, you know, to me, it's like, eventually it's gonna have to stop, man. And tell you the truth, like the '92 treaty was cool, but you know we had other treaties since then. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 2004, 2005, an incident happened that broke that up, and ever since that one got broke up, we just been warring ever since from that point. Now everything think from like 2004.
Mm-hmm.
It was either 4 or 5. From that point to 2020, we've been warring.
Damn.
You know, but we've been having talks. We've been having meetings. You know, I've been going to the, you know, like certain select people from the Jordan Downs and the Nickerson Gardens. We've been having meetings over there in their hood. You know what I'm saying? As recently, I was going as recently as 2017 and 2018. I went to jail in 2018, so you know that stopped me from going to the meeting. But we was having some good, productive talks. But at the end of the day, you know, when you're dealing with thousands of members from each side, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, to just have, like, you know, 6 people, it was about 6 people from each gang representing thousands, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, the way I am is that, you know, I'm going to tell people like it is, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm in meetings, I'm going to let it be known, like, I'm not going to hold my tongue. I'm not going to just tell people what they want to hear, just in case people got other hidden agendas for the reason why they want, you know, peace or whatever. So I just tell it like it is. I'll be real, and then I go back to the hood and talk to them and get their feedback. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing about that is it's like if you got 30% that's willing to, you know what I'm saying, you know, have talks for peace so the kids can have a better future and all this. But you have 70% that's against it. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how productive the talks is. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Let's jump in a little hip hop if I can keep you for about 10 more minutes.
Right.
I want to talk about something specifically that hit LA really hard, and I'm curious to know how it hit Columbia, South Carolina, especially because he was pushing the Rollin card also. But how did South Carolina take the death of Nipsey Hussle?
Oh man, I would definitely say no differently than the West Coast, because California definitely has a huge impact and inspiration on South Carolina. As a matter of fact, a lot of people always think I'm from LA because I got a huge LA tattoo on my face, but that's because the nickname of our territory is, you know, Little LA. We call it that because, you know, you got our gang right there, all the 40s right there, and if you go all the way to the right, where, you know, Greenview down the road is still connected to Farrell Road and whatnot, you got the Rollin 90s, you know what I'm saying? So we really are, you know, kind of set up how California would be, and that's where that name came about. So, you know, when Nipsey died, man, first off, I'll say it with, you know, no hesitation. I cried, man. As soon as I heard it, I teared up like a baby. Yeah. I definitely did. And, you know, I love Nipsey Hussle, man. He's the one that made me want to get the big NH tatted on my traps, on my shoulders and stuff, because, you know, he's got that. And, you know, it was just crazy for me, bro. Like, all of my little homies was devastated. I was getting calls after calls after calls, and, you know, just devastation, man. Like, I guess I can't quite go as far as to say it was as big as an impact on the South as it was the West Coast, because that's where he's from, and that's where it was, you know, that it was crazy there. But yeah, man. I mean, it was definitely just pure sadness, man. Like, there's a goddamn wave of sadness down there.
Yeah, I'm sure you.
With everybody too, just like how on the West Coast you had, like, you know, people from V&Gs and, you know, brands, all these different hoods coming together, you know, the 8 Trays, the Hoovers, everybody was out there together just for momentarily. Yeah. You know, they were letting that happen. It was the same thing in the South, man. Same thing. Everybody was coming together for it.
Beautiful thing for such a tragic situation. Another tragic situation that just happened recently is we lost an up-and-coming rapper. I wasn't too familiar with this music, but everybody says dude was definitely gonna you know, be the next to blow. But he got shot out in LA out here in the Hollywood Hills. Dude by the name of Pop Smoke. I'm sure you know the story.
Yeah.
Being a rapper yourself, what are your thoughts about how people should move when they are in cities, you know, that they're not familiar with and they are banging a color?
Right. Man, that's a good question right there, man. I've always asked myself what I would do when it comes to those times, because of that. That's a really good question. Best thing that I could say, man, is you really got to humble yourself. Like you're not 13 or 14 years old no more. Being a little homie, having a big homie hand you a gun and saying, "Oh, go do this" on some dummy shit. You know what I mean? Like you're a grown ass man, if you are a grown ass man, you need to act like one. Period. You gotta be humble. Gotta be respectful and mindful of your others that are around you, because at the end of the day, just like my big homies tell me all the time, you cannot leave yourself. You can't project yourself as this one-minded person. You just can't. You got to be more versatile. You got to be more broad with your stuff.
Welcome to the Alcoholic Anonymous, a worldwide fellowship of men and women who will help each other stay sober. This is a closed meeting. You are welcome to stay if you have the desire to quit drinking. If you have had a drink in the past 24 hours, we ask you to only listen during the meeting.
Yeah, it's the bully on neighborhood, bro. 4 times 10. Oh, club game, bro. Snoop Bank, neighborhood 40s, what I'm claiming. Catch a tramp, lack and tie him up and leave him hanging. Smoke anything that's moving, squeeze it till my ears ringing. Letting loose on all you snoopers, removing the ones you hang with. I'm nothing to play with, I'm dark gangin', Rollin, got my glove hat on, so it's no mistake and stay chunking up the 4 fingers. Even on vacation, you other cowards is breaking. I'm history in the making. Fuck anything you saying, you stains is so retarded. Blue and gold bandanas, my hammer's ready for targets. It's 2017, bitch, I'm still crib walking. Give a fuck if it's a problem, I'm doing it in your part. Pistol on my waistline, please get me started. I've been patiently waiting for the drama, let's get it poppin'. Ayy, fucking strong with these stupid ass ops. Make one false move on the hood, I'm a pop neighborhood. Yeah, and that's all rolling. And when I'm in that coupe, you see me whipping it like it's stolen. Hold up, and I be hard when I wake up in the morning. It's crazy, she still dancing. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I hit the walk and the function, and after this, I'll probably be fucking. I'm so trying to fuck with neighborhood. But I don't work like that, mama. You gotta work for these dollars. She say she worth it. Trying to be from neighborhood, but I don't blame you at all. She see the Crips with it all, and now she fucking with it. This neighborhood. Got that gas on deck. I'm a man of respect. Better keep that shit in check. Yeah, and that's a bet, bro. Throwing up 40s when I'm hanging out the window. They know they don't want it, so they playing that pretend, though. Pull up, let it bang. All I leave is them extend, though. Pull up in the rain while I'm blowing on his end. Crip and Glove gang, yeah, you know who we hitting for. I'ma let my flag hang. Fuck 12, they can get it. From the D's to the A's, 800, bitch, we got it, ho. I don't think you funny, bro. Hope you got that money, though. What you looking sick for, bitch? The Clovers ain't your antidote. Pull up with that hammer loaded, I'm out there hand the homie. Better get to praying for your life, cause I ain't playing, homie. This neighborhood. Hey, on neighborhood, bro. Please. About to fire to that ass, boy. Low, 800. I don't think nobody know what the fuck this happened. 4 times 10 gang. 17. That's mine. Blue nose.
I told her I loved her. Started skipping, the record started skipping, and she told me I was tripping. She said she wanna see the city, but she don't wanna ride the city bus, because she's new to the town. Naive eyes look for truth, the ears are lost in the sound. Brains are lost in the cloud, dead from all of the smoke. That's the reason why the ostrich hides its head in the ground. That's the reason why the monster even puts on a mask. And we turn the city green to blend in with the grass. The city scene made a crash, I fell in love with it twice. Had to tell her goodbye cause she fell in love with the night. I couldn't keep up, I tried to bring it down from the sky, but the clouds were so nice that she took a nap for a while. And when she woke up, I finally had a kid and a lady. Bone told me he saw her the other day with the baby. Ain't life crazy? I think about it once in a while, when it's cloudy outside and the sun goes.
None of these drugs do what they supposed to. Yeah. And what's the point of hurting people that you're close to? Yeah. Most of my life I've been following stars, knowing I ain't really had to go that far. Come to find out it's the truth I already knew. Yeah. Spinning out a cylinder, moving, I'm in reverse. Committing crimes of passion, judging jury at first. But I love that girl, been my woman since day one. Had a couple of kids in the house, the job done. So what happened, why we ain't loving no more? Maybe I should take some blame instead of taking the score. But me and more don't go, I'm begging you gotta change. We can work it out even through pleasure and pain. You gotta chill with the liquor, girl, you get too friendly. Who you talking to, baby? That's my man Henry. That's what I'm talking about, baby, just sit your ass down. You wanted to have some fun, me take you out on the town so you can shake a tail feather. Maybe we cut a rug, drinking and driving on the low key. Rum in a jug, give me a hug, wrong nigga, baby. You drive your nigga crazy in the morning, won't remember shit, I know it's kinda hazy.
None of these drugs do what they supposed to. Yeah. And what's the point of hurting people that you're close to? Yeah. Most of my life I've been following stars, knowing I ain't really had to go that far. Come to find out it's the truth I already knew. Yeah.
Ready, set, go. Put your seatbelt on, up and away, we bout to go. The road is gonna get windy, promise not to lose control. The final destination's bound to captivate your soul. And so, many MCs inspired to be one of the baddest motherfuckers to touch the MIC. Then the law came life, now your dreams deferred. All the years of writing rhymes captured in a blur. Mind ponders, contemplating the worst. Put all your energy into the music, now you're looking for thirst to be quenched. Paying dues upon dues. Keep on telling yourself I'ma make it, others believe in you too, and it's true. You can make it if you try. There's levels to everything, better believe it, cause you can deny it and never achieve it. It won't come easy, just put in the work and know your worth. Continue to rise, cause all we do is capitalize.
None of these drugs do what they supposed to. Yeah. And what's the point of hurting people that you're close to? Yeah. Most of my life I've been following stars, knowing I ain't really had to go that far. Come to find out it's the truth I already knew. Yeah.